Today's the final day of the Pokemon Horizon Celebration event, and we're going to be hatching the remaining eggs in hopes of getting one more shiny Charcadet. But we also have something else we're going to be doing later today, but we'll get to that in a moment. Also, just to let you know, I am in Sendai now. I am no longer in Tokyo, and I'm up here just for a couple days to grab some stuff on the, I want to believe the 24th is what it was? Anyways, though, yeah, I'm excited for it, though. Should be a good time, and so far these eggs haven't been terrible. But of course, as soon as I check into the hotel, that's when these decided they wanted to hatch, so that's great. So far, no Charcadets, but I'm happy with Tinkatinks. Hopefully there's a hundo Tinkatink in here. But what do you want to be? Oh, Lekid. All right. Come on, buddy. One Charcadet at least. Nope. Okay. Well, so far this is not the greatest batch. Okay, never mind. There's another one. That's good to see. Admittedly, it was the only one, but let's see what we got. 98% of Lekid. All right. We did get a hundo of that somewhat recently, but let's just keep going. And of course, there's two 98s in here. A Goku Bat and a normal one. That's not a bad Tinkatink, but we still want that hundo. But all in all, decent batch. Plus, two of these eggs were from yesterday. And unfortunately, I wasn't able to get 3 Pikachu tests because I kind of forgot, but let's just click on these. Number 1 wasn't quite bueno, but how about number 2? Yeah, not shiny, not a hundo, but close though. And while replenishing eggs, you already know what we're gonna try to do here, but can we get a shiny in bed? Oh man, that would have been so nice. On the upside, this is the Archipelago one, so this is like the easiest one for me to get, minus the fact that I suck at throwing at them. There we go. But I have a lot of Archipelago friends, so getting this one is not hard to do, thankfully. I'd rather save the shiny like for the harder ones, like the Monsoon or the Sandstorm or the Savannah. I've decided to take a quick pit stop to the brand new Pokemon Center here in Sendai. I believe they call it Pokemon Center Tohoku, but it is so cool. They've really updated this place quite a bit. As you can see on the wall here, we have this amazing art. Also, we have brand new Pikachus. Victini is a big Pokemon here. It's a really big store with a lot of exclusive merch in it. Now, I'm not going to go super hard. I'm not going to get any of these Pikachus, even though there's a ton of them. Though a friend did give me the drummer Pikachu somewhat recently. Maybe sometime in the future we'll have to pick them up. But yeah, I mean, this place looks really awesome. And also, there is a brand new Team Rocket thing going on right now, and I've decided to pick up a random shirt. So basically, it's the Team Rocket logo, but it could have Nidoking, Mewtwo, Nidoqueen, Weezing, Golbat, or Eradicate. I'm hoping for either Nidoking or Mewtwo, but it is all random, so we'll see what happens with it. And also, I'm gonna pick up one of the pins, because you don't really get to see the pins too often. The bag is acquired, very happy to say. Didn't cost that much either. I really thought it was gonna be more. But before we go, I just wanna show you this right over here. This paper lantern is insanely cool. There's this big paper lantern thing they do every August 6th and 8th, which we were able to do during the Sendai Go Fest 2 years ago, which was really cool. Actually, I think that was last year. Yeah, last year was Sendai Go Fest, so we were able to participate, but I never saw this there. And here's our next batch of 9 after the Pokemon Center. Let's see what we get. This one is a Tinkatink. I am happy with that. Come on, eggs. Let's just get one more of those. Please, just one more of those. We'd be done with the set, and it would feel amazing, but there's another Tinkatink. This one right here is okay. I love seeing it. So far, this batch is fantastic. What's the next one gonna be? All right, well, you know, could have been worse. This one is worse. No offense to you Hatena lovers, you know what I mean? It's not a bad Pokemon, just out of everything, it's the thing we want to see the least. What's this one gonna be? Okay, yeah, all right. You know, I had to say something. What are you gonna be? There we go, much better. I don't think I saw anything good IV-wise though, unfortunately, but maybe I missed something like that last time when there was 2 hundos, but yeah, nothing. Well, let's get ourselves some Pikachu encounters, shall we? This one is not a hundo. Clearly it wasn't shiny either. How about you though? Nope, not shiny, and yeah, that's fine, perfectly fine. Let's just get ourselves, yeah, 20 off. A bit of a time jump here. We just did something pretty fun, but you'll see that in a separate video. I do have 8 eggs ready to go, and unfortunately it would have been 9, but I accidentally misclicked one, and it's in a normal incubator, which is not the best. I wish there was a way to fix that mistake, you know, like accidentally, you know, upgrading. Like, I feel like that could be a button, right? Just like upgrade to super incubator, though I could see that being a potential issue in the future. I don't know, it sucks when you accidentally just misclick the one time, you know what I mean? But at least we finally got a Charcadet out of this batch. Let's see what this one gives us. Another Hatena. A lot of those in here, but there's another one. Oh boy, it's like they heard me talking about it and that's all that wants to show up. But let's see what this turns into. Yep, who would have guessed? Wow, that was a batch. That was definitely a batch, but let's just see what we got here. Maybe the batch has a hidden gem, but it really didn't. And you already know, we got Pikachu checks, so let's see what happens. This one is not it, and definitely not it. Number 2, you are not shiny, and 381. And last but not least, what do we have? It isn't shiny, and it is 12 off. It's officially 6 now, which means it should be Morelull Spotlight Hour, but unfortunately nothing switched over just yet. So while we wait, I'm just going to use Spatial Ren for an hour, and the reason why I care right now during the Spotlight Hour is because we get double catch Stardust per catch, and it's already a boosted Pokemon. And if it were sunny weather right now, we'd be getting so much dust. But there we go, we've got some Morelulls. Let's just see if there's a shiny here real quick before we start catching. But technically it is weather boosted because we have cloudy weather. It was a little bit windier earlier, so that's amazing. We'll have to catch one of these in just a second, but let's just, you know, go through them all, see if there's a shiny one, even though they keep popping up, which is great. How about you? No. And then there's this one right here. No. And then we got 2 more before we should catch one just to show you what it's like. But as you can see, I do have some star pieces ready to go, and we're just gonna catch this one real quick. Thankfully, I got that box recently with the Ultra Balls, so I totally bought it so I would have a ton of them. And that's gonna be very helpful because Morelull is unfortunately a little bit of a pain to catch, but there we go, we got it. And in total, we get 1,875 per catch. And we're starting off with just a little under 4 million dust, so let's do this thing and see how much dust we can get. But also just because it's here, not shiny. I've wandered into this indoor mall area. This is actually a place that we hung out a lot in during GoFest, and the spawns are really good. I mean, we've got a ton of them here. I'm not gonna click on every one of them in front of you guys just because that would take way too much time. But if we get a shiny in here, obviously you will see it. But I'm glad that we found some good clusters here. And I kid you not, literally the next one I clicked on was shiny. Of course it was. That's just how it goes. Cool though. Down. That's fun to get one in Sendai. I didn't expect to get a shiny today, to be honest with you. At least I was hoping for one from the eggs, and we're still gonna keep hatching those, but still really cool. But just for fun, is it good? Wow, surprising. 3-star. I'll take it. Just for fun. Can we get a back-to-back? No, but the odds are literally 1 in 500, so don't expect it. We've got a singular egg right now. It's from the normal, yeah, of course it was gonna be that, but it was from the normal, you know, incubator. Is it good? Not really. Also, the Pikachu encounter, the only one I got, isn't shiny and not a hundo. It's 7 now, and unfortunately we can't get any more of these. Yep, there we go. They all switched back. But that's new. I don't remember if this was here yet or not, but it's not shiny. But I will say we did pretty good. We're now 4,461,373 stardust. So I can't complain at all. Pretty decent time. We did get a shiny, but I am curious if we got a hundo. I had to delete a whole thing. Yeah, not a single hundo out of all of those weather boosted ones. Not a huge deal though. At least we got a ton of stardust. And now that we're done with mushrooms, let's get to the eggs and see what we get. That's okay start. Could have been a lot worse, but that's, yeah, okay. How about number 3? Oh, Tink-a-Tink. This is our last chance to get a hundo for a while, so I am hopeful that we get it, but I swear, man, we've gotten 2 98s at this point. It's kind of just rubbing the salt in the wound. How about this one? Another Tink-a-Tink. All right. Let's see at least 1 Charcadet in here, please. Nope, but that's another Tink-a-Tink. And then there's this egg right here. There it is. All right. It was just waiting at the end, I guess. Fun. We will take a look and see like usual, but it's looking a little bit poor. Oh well. Let's see what Pikachu has to say about it. He doesn't want to be shiny on this one. Didn't want to be a hundo either. How about this one? That's a female. Definitely not the hundo. All right. What about you? Yeah. The event is almost over, but we did get one last shiny Floragato, so I'm happy. And admittedly, I guess we could get more, but we only have so much time left, so I'm not gonna hold my breath on it, but I'm just glad, you know what I mean? It's fun to get them. And you never know, this one could be that secret shundo, which would be insane. I would love a shundo of this thing, but it's definitely not. The event is about to be over in like 2 minutes, but thankfully I did get myself 3 more Pikachu checks. These are probably gonna be the last ones I can do, and this one is 10 off the hundo. So let's see what the final 3 give us. Hopefully something nice, but this one, no. Not a big deal if we don't get it, but it would be nice. This isn't shiny. Not it. Oh well. Okay, everybody, the event is officially over, but I do have 1 more egg. I was only able to get 1, but before we get to that egg, let's open up this shirt, just because it is a random shirt. I think it'd be fun to do. Now, like I said, I want Mewtwo or Nidoking. Those are the 2 I'd be happiest with, but, you know, the rest of them are cool, and it would be hilarious if we got one of these ones specifically, and for those of you who watch the channel, you know exactly which one I mean. So, let's do it. I believe we just open it from the bottom. That's where the adhesion is. Yep, there we go. We can open it from the bottom here. Let's see what we get. Hopefully we get a good one. Okay, I can feel the R here, so you know what? Let's just unfurl it. I'm not looking, I cannot see it. You guys are gonna see it at the same time as me. We got Weezing. All right, you know what? I'll take Weezing. Weezing is a very well-known rocket Pokemon, so we'll take it. Definitely not the one I was hoping for, but I'm still gonna rock this shirt. I really liked it. It has the Team Rocket thingy, and on here it also has Team Rocket as well, so I'm gonna wear it at some point, just not today. Plus, I needed extra shirts for this trip anyways, and I'm definitely gonna wear it. And just for fun, I also got myself 2 of the Rocket packs. Why not? Let's open these 2. I believe there's a Giovanni's Mewtwo in here, so let's see what we get. Nidoran female. This is Giovanni's as well, which is kind of cool, but there's a Shroomish, there's a Rattata, hey, there's the Rat Curse, and we got a, Nidoking. So we did get the Nidoking, just unfortunately not on the shirt, sadly, but we'll take that Nidoking, that's cool. And here's Mimikyu. Oh, there's just a Rocket Mimikyu. That's neat. And here is pack number 2. We get the Nidoran male on this one, so that's fun. And then we got a Schmoliv, please focus camera, followed up by a Mankey. After Mankey, we've got ourselves, what is that? Oh, that's a Blaziken. Cool, I'll take Blaziken. Blaziken. I like Blaziken. Really wish this thing would stop trying to focus on me, but anyways, there's an Arbok. Neat. All right, here we go. The final egg. The very final one. What do we got? Oh man, too bad it wasn't shiny, but at least we did get that. It's terrible though. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Well, now we only have one more thing to do, and that's evolve a Tinkatink. We got this one a little bit ago. It is a 98%, but I think I want to do the other one. First, this thing needs to load. There we go. No, this isn't the 98. Is this one the 98 I'm thinking of? Yes, I think it is. Well, let's evolve it all the way into Tinkatongue, but first it's gonna become Tinkatuff, I believe. I think that's the name of this one. I was hoping to get the Hundo, that's why I held off from evolving, but here we go. Here comes the Tinkatuff. Pretty interesting looking Pokemon, all in all. And there it is, registered to the Dex. Love to see it. And then we turn our Tinkatuff into a Tinkaton, and we'll see what it maxes out at. I am surprised that people are saying it's not so good for Master League, saying that its typing is actually pretty good, but let's take a look. I mean, that thing looks awesome. I love the look of this thing. And there it is, registered to the Dex as well. It's always fun to see these new Dex entries. I love the new Dex entry. I think it's fantastic. But if we weren't powered up all the way, that probably explains why. It only becomes a 2538. That's very surprising. If we just kept going though, it would be a 2493. Yeah, I mean, it's very surprising that it doesn't go up super high. Let's just look at the moves. Elite Fast TM, it gets Fairy Wind. Okay, very good. That's really good for building up energy. Elite Charge TM, it gets Play Rough, Bulldoze, Heavy Slam, and Flash Cannon. All in all, not bad. I would say it's probably best to have Bulldoze and Heavy Slam. Actually, probably not. It's probably good to have Play Rough and Heavy Slam. I think those would be the two that it should have. Not bad though. With Fairy Wind, pretty darn good. Smash that subscribe button if you enjoyed today's video, and let me know in the comments down below how you did throughout this entire Horizons event. Did you do good? Did you do bad? Just let me know how you did. And if you're really enjoying the content and you want to see even more of it, I highly suggest the video right over here. But with that being said, I'll see you in the next one.